Hi there guys, so Roy Jones Jr. has ended the debate who would win in a fight between Deontay Wilder and a prime Mike Tyson. This is what Roy Jones had to say. The only person that has a record and that we know anything about, he has never had a professional record and was a celebrated amateur, was Luis Ortiz. Ortiz was a good fighter, but his lack of pro experience, Wilder took him into deep water last time and drowned him. That's the only real fighter I can see on his record that you can say is a real credible fighter because of his amateur experience, because he hasn't beat nobody as a pro either. So when you look at it, Tyson Fury did take a bully that no one had beat yet and no one thought could be beat and walked him down and just beat him up. So guys, Roy Jones Jr. has spoken. Deontay Wilder cannot be compared with Mike Tyson because he just doesn't have the names on his record, and devastating knockouts are one thing, but having them against top quality fighters is another, and that is what Mike Tyson has on his resume. Now obviously Deontay Wilder is a devastating puncher, but he doesn't have the other aspects of boxing that Mike Tyson did have. Mike Tyson was also a gifted boxer. He could come forward with angles and he didn't get hit all that much when he didn't want to. If he wanted to go to war, then he went to war. But ultimately, Mike Tyson didn't get marked up all that much when he was just walking forward, which you wouldn't expect, and Deontay Wilder could not do the same. He gets normally outboxed for a few rounds and then gets the knockout. He's not really ever in any dogfights, aside from the second Tyson Fury fight, and we all know what happened there. So, Deontay Wilder, he has one big thing. He has a right hand, he has a reasonable left hook. His jabs are right as well, but he doesn't have the same quality as Mike Tyson. But you kind of have to give the guy props considering his experience and how limited he is to have 10 title defenses of the WBC world title, although they have been against lower level oppositions, and he hasn't really fought the likes of Dillian Whyte, Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin, so he doesn't have those kind of names on his record. He has Luis Ortiz, which is a good name, but as Roy Jones Jr. explained, he's not an experienced pro fighter. He doesn't have really any names on his record as a pro. He's a good amateur, but as a pro, he wasn't really that tested, other than against Deontay Wilder. So we don't really know how good Luis Ortiz is because we haven't seen him in there with the likes of Joseph Parker and Andy Ruiz Jr., those kind of guys as well. So we don't know the level of Luis Ortiz. We can say he's the boogeyman of the heavyweight division. No one wants to fight him even though he is an old timer, but we don't know his level because he hasn't fought those kind of opposition. Listen guys, I know everyone's going to jump on Deontay Wilder's case now because he has been found out against Tyson Fury, but remember, Tyson Fury is one of the best heavyweights in the division. And it's always easy to say that someone is no good when they suffer a defeat, especially in that manner. And I'm far from a Deontay Wilder fan, but still, I think you have to give him credit and understand that he has had 10 title defenses of the WBC world title. Yes, they were against lower level opposition, and he has been found out against Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury will beat him again, I think, but still, you cannot just say he's terrible and a bum just because he lost that fight to Tyson Fury, because that kind of discredits Tyson Fury's victory over him. Because let's remember, going into that fight, Deontay Wilder was the most fearsome puncher ever in the heavyweight division, and Tyson Fury stepped to him, walked him down and knocked him out, beat him up, bullied him the whole fight. Until Deontay Wilder had nothing left. He was Bambi on his feet, he had nothing left, he was gone completely and had to be saved by his corner. So ultimately, what Roy Jones Jr. is saying is very true. Mike Tyson has a proven track record. He has stunning knockout victories over tried and tested heavyweights, people who have good records and have fought the best as well. Does Deontay Wilder? He has a good win over Luis Ortiz. He has a draw with Tyson Fury. That wasn't really a draw. But Luis Ortiz, how good really was he? So I'm not trying to take anything away from Deontay Wilder, it's just his record does not match up to Mike Tyson's. He doesn't have that same kind of resume as Mike Tyson. That is why I think you can no longer compare them. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Roy Jones Jr. has ended the debate about Mike Tyson and Deontay Wilder. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.